Hello people, it's Pro Trainer 7 here today with a review video. This is my first review video. With it being my first, I'm going to start off with a franchise that's close to my heart, which is Sonic the Hedgehog. And today I will be reviewing Sonic Mania. Tails and Knuckles still remain the same from the Mega Drive games, but Sonic has an additional move called the Drop Dash, where you hold the jump button down a second time in the air. He does a little spin, and as soon as he hits the ground he shoots forward, which also helps in time trials as well, so I think it's a very useful addition to Sonic. We have two additional characters from the Encore content. These two characters are Ray the Flying Squirrel and Mighty the Armadillo. So let's start with Ray the Flying Squirrel. His abilities are gliding, but not like in the way at Knuckles. If you press, when he's going in one direction, if you press the other way, he pulls up, which if you do this multiple times, he adds momentum to his glide and makes you zoom through the zones a lot quicker. Also, we also have Mighty the Armadillo's moves, which are Slam, but also while Mighty's in his ball form, he can't get hurt by spikes, he just bounces out of it. So therefore causes him no damage, but once he's out of that, he can get hurt by it, so just be careful of spikes as well and other things that might hurt him. We also have some stages returning to this game: Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1, and Chemical Plant Zone and Oil Ocean Zone from Sonic 2, not to mention quite a few others. But these old stages have stuff added to them. I would say a remix, to be honest. They seem to be a little bit more challenging this time round, and stuff added to them, and they seem to be very, very versatile in way levels go. In terms of bonus stages, we see the return of the special stage from Sonic 3, and these unlock little things in the game, little collectibles, which I think adds a bit more life to this game, to be honest. In addition to bonus stages, we also have the special stages where you collect the Chaos Emeralds. But these, which I think is brilliant, is the UFO one from Sonic CD, but revamped in a way it would look like on a Saturn. So basically in these, you have to collect the blue orbs to gain speed, and also you have to collect the rings to keep the time up, but if the time runs out, you lose the stage. But you also have to be careful of collecting too many blue orbs, or be a bit careful with it, because you could fly off the stage at any time if you're going a bit too fast, like I did quite a few times. But if you succeed, you get rewarded with a Chaos Emerald. Since Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, we were treated to boss fights at the end of each act of each zone, but these have changed somewhat on the Act 2 bit anyway. At the end of Act 1, we are, I'll say treated to a battle with a Badnik, or a super powerful Badnik. But Act 2, however, we used to see in Dr. Robotnik, but in some zones, I won't spoil it for you, he's replaced by his hard-boiled heavies, but his hard-boiled heavies also do Act 1 fights as well. But these boss fights vary from level to level, from zone to zone, stuff like that. But one of my favourites is in Chemical Plant Zone on the Act 2. We are treated to a fight, but not like the one we're usually used to. It's in the style of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine from the Mega Drive games. And another one of my favourite ones is at the end of Studiopolis, Act 1, where you are being chased by one of the hard-boiled heavies with a bazooka. And I think that's another good one as well. and it's nice to see a bit of variety in these boss fights. We get treated to some new zones as well, in the likes of Press Garden, Titanic Monarch, which is like the final zone, spoilers, also Studiopolis, and my favourite is Mirage Saloon, which is like 2 stages in one really, because the first part of that is like Sky Chase Zone from Sonic 2, and the second bit is just your platforming level. With a lot of modern video games nowadays, a lot of games seem to have paid DLC, which Sonic Mania certainly has, which includes Ray and Mighty, which we discussed earlier, but also includes the Encore mode, which is Mania, but with a harder difficulty and a slightly different colour change. But it is very, very challenging for this game for a first part. For example, they've decided to change a few things in the game, but also in this one, Sonic, Tails, Mighty, Knuckles, Ray, all you don't play them singly, you play them all together. Not only that, you don't have lives either. So, for example, if your character dies, it's replaced by someone else. For example, see, like if you play Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic dies, Sonic gets replaced, for example, like with Tails, and you play on as Tails and Knuckles throughout there. But there are hidden item boxes as well, which you can gain a character back. But also, you can also change as well. There's another box there that does that. But on the subject of gaining characters back, there are bonus stages as well where you can gain them back as well. It's I think it's like a hook, claw grabbing thing where you pick the character up and bring them back in the bonus stages, mixed in with a bit of pinball as well, which I find is a nice addition to the Encore content, which I find adds a nice touch to it. So my thoughts of this game. I think this game is probably one of the best Sonic titles out there, to be honest. If you don't already have it, I strongly suggest you get it if you're a Sonic fan and a fan of platforming. What I think the developers have done with this game as well is absolutely astonishing. To be honest, it's really a fan game. It just goes to show you, if you let fans in on certain things, you can create a really, really, really good product. And it shows what happens when you put a lot of love and dedication into a title. And the soundtrack for this title is absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. Not only that, it's replayable. You can keep going back to it and back to it for years to come. I still am today, and I'm doing a review of it in 2020. And after reviewing this game, the score it gets is 8.5 out of 10. This is an amazing title, and it complements the 16-bit era. Absolutely fantastic game. I strongly recommend you pick it up. If you've liked what I've done today, please subscribe and leave a like on this video. Not only that, turn on your notifications, which is a little bell icon in the corner. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Take care.